McDavid. Moves in, McDavid goes upstairs! What a goal!
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Etanyos here. Welcome to episode number 18 of this NHL 21 Custom League Draft to Glory franchise mode here on my channel. If you guys have missed any episodes up to this point, go up into that top corner of the video right now. There will be a card with a link to the playlist. And also don't forget, to drop a like if you enjoy the video. Also feel free to go down below, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 1,300 subscribers, and we're definitely on our way there. You guys have been doing great. You're crushing it, and I'm so thankful for every single one of you who hits that subscribe button. And, well, let's get into this here. So we have some comments to get to, but also, guys, the reason it has been 2 weeks since I uploaded a video is because I've actually gone and started my own hockey apparel brand. So if you guys want to check that out, there will be a link down below in the description, and I am going to play a quick little ad here for you guys, but just know it is my brand. So guys, this is my website, yardsalehockey.com. I just started this up a little while ago, but if you guys are interested in some hockey apparel, so any kind of clothing from t-shirts to hoodies to tank tops to long sleeve shirts to even like hats and shorts and all sorts of different stuff on there, you can go over to Yard Sale Hockey now. Check it out. There's a whole product catalog, and you can just support me and my YouTube channel by doing this, as well as my new kind of business venture here that I am pursuing. So don't forget, guys, that when you go to the checkout over here on my website, to use the discount code Etanyos here for 15% off. This will save you, a little bit of money on every order, but totally going to be worth it to, save you guys a few dollars here and there, as well as, supporting my channel. And I will know when you use the discount code. I'll know that you got sent over from my channel. But yeah, feel free to go over and support that, guys, and enjoy the video. So again, guys, link will be down in the description. Don't forget to use that discount code. It will help you out when you're, supporting my website, supporting this YouTube channel in turn, and all that good stuff. So yeah, don't forget to use the link and that discount code when you do make it to the checkout. But anyways, let's get into this video. So starting off from the last video, we have got a whole bunch of comments to get through. It's been a week since most of these comments were said, but again, it's been a week since an upload. So anyways, let's get to it. So the first comment here came from Mitch65 saying, is there a way to change how much each line is playing when simming? I don't know if you can actually change that. The only way to do it is to use coach mode for the view when you're like actually watching a game. In the sim, I honestly don't think there really is a way that you can change that. Apart from maybe edit strategies, I think. But that might be the only thing here. Like offensive lines, you could try to change this around. It's probably not worth it. But yeah, again, like you just have to take a look at this, see how the lines play out. And sometimes they fit really well, and it's just a dicey situation with this. It's hard to get it to work really well, but I don't think there even is, it just changes the strategies. It doesn't actually change how much the lines play. So again, I think it depends on your coach, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't think there's really a way that you can change how the lines are cycled. Yeah, there's just no way to do it, unfortunately. All right, so the next comment here came from Duke Storm saying, the former Cup winners, Kelowna Komets, he said, lol, I did misspell Niemi man, lol. Man, he was so close, lol. He was really close on that prediction. If you haven't watched that video, again, go back and check it out, guys. He said, I think you got to play Declan Hughes in the NHL. I know he doesn't fit perfect, but he has got like 70 points for at least the past 3 seasons, which I do believe is a correct assumption on that. It's not a correct assumption. It is the correct call. Like Declan Hughes only fits on forward line 1 and 3, but being a playmaker, I don't even know if he's really going to hold chemistry that well either, which is too bad. But honestly, a guy like Guy Valcourt, who's 7.5 million. He did have a fantastic year. He scored 46 goals. I don't think Valcourt's... Oh, he is. We could try putting Yudes on in place of Valcourt, but I don't know if that's going to work too well. Let's see. So Yudes is also a playmaker. He does fit. The special teams goes down, though, when Yudes is on it, which is not exactly spectacular. I would prefer if we had somebody else in here. Not entirely sure who that would be. Probably Grand Pierre. Yeah, it would be Grand Pierre. So we're going to give him the power play minutes because he is honestly going to need them, like Matthew Grand Pierre. Because we are playing him in the NHL this year, even if he is lower rated. But that's just the way things are going to have to go here for the next little bit with his team. But yeah, we'll definitely play, or at least try out, Declan Yudes on the certain parts of the lineup there. Brandon Howell said, I wonder if the defenseman that won the Norris and Calder, if he's the first rookie defenseman to do that, and or not. And then he said, either way, killer player, and as always, awesome video. So thank you, Brandon. I really appreciate that. And again, he's talking about Sergei Kasparaitis, if you guys didn't figure that one out, if you haven't been watching the series for that long. But yeah, Kasparaitis is now a 91 overall rated defenseman. He fits the system perfectly. He's playing alongside a defensive defenseman in Kai Hartikainen, and these guys are going to continue to crush it for years to come. I'm so excited for this team's defense. It's so stacked as far as chemistry goes, and I am hoping that the team can play well in front of our goalies because Whiting and McMuffin haven't really gotten there yet as far as just getting ready for the NHL goes. Yes, they're good goalies, but they're not, fantastic goalies. We haven't gotten a goalie up to higher than an 85 overall in this series yet, but we'll see if that changes in the upcoming years or not. The next comment here came from Justin Goff saying, I think I've said before, but anyone that says low elite, even if it's one bar scouted and they're between picks 25 and 40 in the draft, they're guaranteed low elite. So I think he's talking about, who did we end up taking here? Let's look at unsigned players, or maybe it has to be unsigned because Foote turned out, Glennie turned out. There's some really good low elite guys that we were able to snag in the earlier rounds anyways. Foote was definitely one of them. He's picked 23 overall or picked 23 and he turned out really well. Hedikin as well, going to be another guy to keep an eye on. But yeah, we have enough prospects to really turn this team into something special. But we'll just see if they can actually get anything done or not here in this upcoming year. I mean, obviously they're the defending Cup champs, but again, it's a new season. And the final comment here came from Arvid saying, McMuffin could be really good this year. I got Spencer Knight, and he shot up to an 88 by playing backup in my franchise in 1 year. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see, I guess, right? Isaiah McMuffin is an 80 overall at the moment. He's got a great team in front of him, and as long as he can get more than, I would say, 2 wins, I think he's going to do great. He got 34 wins last year in Burnaby, and I think this should be his breakout year. We'll see what happens, but, the entire goaltending future is set on Isaiah McMuffin right now. So anyways, guys, I think that's it for now. I think I got my scouting done. I might be wrong. I'm going to go double check that, but if I haven't got my scouting done, I'll see you guys. I think we're going to just do a full season sim because I want to try to focus on playoffs here a bit more in this series because we want to see what the Komets can do, right? But I believe I got the scouting done. Yeah, I did. Okay. So, Tristan Ruchin, possibly a guy to pay attention to. Same with Gustavo Colburn and Henrik Magnuson. Magnuson probably going to be the lower end of the draft there for the top 5, but if we do end up making some kind of deal or move, that would probably be the guy we're looking into. And yeah, I don't know. The draft just seems kind of weird, but could turn out to be good. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on it as we get through the sim and everything. But yeah, I will be back with you guys at the end of the 2032/33 regular season.
6.5 hours later.
You gotta be kidding me right now. The Komets were on pace to win a 60-game season, and the President's Trophy. And they choked in a 5-4 loss versus the Lethbridge Lumberjacks in the last game there. And they finished with a 59-20-3 record for a franchise breaking 121 regular season points. And they lose by 1 stinking point to the Regina Redhawks. That's so dumb. 59 wins on the season. That's insane. Jason Kay puts up a 60-goal, 63-assist season for 123 points. But he was an absolute unit again this year. Charlie Kay only with 117. Only 117. Oh my goodness, Greg Griffin. 84 points for Buddy over here. So Greg Griffin has an absolutely amazing season playing on the power play, I guess, because he had a ton of assists. And actually leads all our defensemen in goals, too. As Kasperitis puts up a 77-point season, so not bad by any means. Not like his rookie year, but still a great year. Eric Sider with 82 points there on the year. He's got 911 points now. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, Jason Kay is at 998 points on his career. Charlie Kay at 1,002. So that is the 1,000-point mark there. Charlie Kay finally broke it this year, and he's got 6 100-point seasons, and he was off on 3 more by 5 points or less. So he would be at 9 100-point seasons at 28 years old if he had broken those last 3, but he's at 6. Jason Kay is at 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 400-point seasons, and then within 5 to 10, he had 1, 2, 3, 4 more within 10. That's insane. So yeah, the Kay brothers are just the staple of the Komets franchise right now. There's no question about it. But Alexander Zaitsev, for a bit of a steal, honestly, has put up an 86-point campaign. 86th overall is a total steal. And, Zajac, too, has been great. He's at 30 years old now. But 856 points in 817 games. Buddy has, again, just been a absolute beast for this team. And, Greg Griffin. Wow, 84 points. So I wonder if that was the record for the league. Kim Whiting puts up 44 wins this year. What a season for the guy. And 11 out of 19. McMuffin got injured and missed games too, so that didn't help. But for all goalies in the league this year, we are looking at Quincy Torres with 45 wins. Kim Whiting finishes 3rd behind Alex Nedeljkovic, who's now 37, and a 28-year-old Quincy Torres. So no surprises there, really. But, Kim Whiting for a 3rd-round pick in 2022 was really a great pick, honestly, for the Komets. For all defensemen, we are going to see 96 points for Cale Makar. That's insane at 34 years old. He is so fast, too. 99 speed, 99 agility, 99 acceleration. What a unit. God, Cale Makar is sick. But, that's 2 offensive defensemen for the Komets that are absolutely amazing, too. For rookie skaters this year, we're going to see Marian Mikas probably take home the Calder unless somehow he gets screwed out of it and Marty Kwong wins it somehow. But I would give it to Mikas. Kimmo Hämäläinen, another Komets draft pick, puts up 52 points this year. And then Jesper Forsström as well, another Komets pick with how many? 47 points, 22 goals. So that's exciting to see that a bunch of Komets players are making impacts, even if they're not on the Komets anymore. And Bobek is going to be your league leading scorer with 77 goals on the season. Karel Bobek, just an absolute unit there. And Yaro Strong with 125. He has a 60-60 year. And then obviously Jason Kay, just 4 points to be exact off of the league lead there for points, and that is insane. On the goals list, he was 9th, I believe. So 9th in goals, and assist-wise, Liam Foudy, wow, at 33 years old, puts up a 100-point season. I don't believe any Komets players are really up high here. 71 from Zaitsev was the most. But yeah, that's pretty crazy. Who is the plus-minus leader? I wouldn't be surprised if it's Greg Griffin. Yep, it is 87. Plus 87. Taylor Shea with plus 85. So those guys were just a great pairing together. So that's really good to see. Sider and Kay were also up there. So yeah, I think it's safe to say the Komets play a really good style of hockey. They're winning, no question about it now. And we got the playoffs coming up here. So let's take a look at it. All right, guys, so we are advancing now. Obviously, the Regina Redhawks were the better team in the regular season. But we have got the Abbotsford Aces up first. So this should be a stacked Western Conference. That's what I'm assuming anyways. But this is the team we got to go up against. It's a strong team. Charles Gilbert has really turned into quite the player. McBain and Fitzpatrick, again, are just sick players as well. Drafted 1 and 3 in the same draft. So yeah, that's scary, but that's what we're expecting as well. They don't have anybody else super crazy by the looks of it, unless he's injured. Anyway, Stan D'Agostini, another nice player, as well as Dante Fabro now. Nazir Peckham, and Charlie McAvoy's a good player too. Nedeljkovic somehow got all those wins. Yeah, okay. Cristiano Clark is out right now. That's what I was wondering. I was like, is he on this team still? He very much is, and he is a 98-point scorer. So anyways, yeah, we got a very strong Abbotsford team we got to deal with first round here. But I do want to see the Regina team that was able to outplay the Komets for the Presidents. So Alan Marchand, yeah, that's a nice player. He was drafted right after, what's his name? He was drafted right after Weston Zajac. Brad Lambert. Oh my God, he went 8th in 2022. That's insane. They got Jack Hughes on this team now too. I guess this was the New Jersey Devils before, so they've turned into a beast of a team. Emilio Zhao, another nice player alongside Nico Shishir and Timo Meier. Okay. Jesper Brodin was drafted in 2020 as an offensive defenseman. Carson Lambos ended up on this team. Jakob Chychrun, Emil Viro as well, not a bad defenseman, and they got Voinov in net. All right, and never mind Mats Almquist being out of order right now. That's got a sting for them, but anyways, yeah, that's the Regina team. That is possibly the strongest in the league. Their forwards look fantastic, especially that top six, but when you look at this team too, like with the Komets, our top six is so strong. Like, Mikas is up to an 86 now. I'm expecting him to hit like a 90 over the next year or two, especially if he can get going in the playoffs here, because 44 goals in your rookie season. Like, that's insane. That's unheard of normally for rookies. Buddy has got like one of the best shots in the league, and he's got a freaking whiffle of a slap shot. So, anyways, that's how our team's looking. Honestly, I'm not impressed with Ricardo Guerrero right now. He hasn't stepped his game up for the regular season or the playoffs here. He only put up 31 points. And we've got better players in here. Like, I would rather send Daryl Perry up to play on the bottom line. Or, like, Ruslan Butsayev. Or Steen. Or Ratchenik. Like, there's so many options for this team that we can't afford to have guys like Ricardo Guerrero dropping off on the overall and taking the team average down. Like, that just can't happen right now. We can't deal with that, so Daryl Perry's going to move up, take on our fourth line center role, and somehow Grand Pierre is supposed to shoot back up, and he didn't. So anyways, what we are going to do with the edited lines here is we are going to, Camps is going to be another addition that very well could make the team here quite soon, so I'm excited for him. So yeah, Guerrero's going to end up there. And then we are going to take Daryl Perry, who's literally our worst center at an 82, which is crazy, and toss him in on that bottom line. So yeah, he's going to be great there. We know what he can do. He's got a ton of size, and that's going to be great for this team. So anyways, let's get into this first playoff series against the Komets, or against the, Aces, who we have never beaten in a playoff series. We lost in 7 to them last time. So let's see if the Komets can kind of defeat their demons here and take out the Aces in round 1. All right, so we're going to start off going game by game here. I want to try and get through 2 rounds of the playoffs this episode, if that is, if they go well, obviously. But anyways, let's go. Game number 1 in Kelowna. This is an important game. Something else I totally forgot to check, but I realize they are totally in it now, is that the Burnaby Bolts totally did well this season. And your top scorer there was Sherov with 71 points. And let's see, where did they finish in the league? The Bolts were 4th in the league with 111 points. Okay, so we get a 2nd and a 4th place team from our AHL to our NHL teams. And that's, hopefully they'll do well. I'm not going to pay attention to them, but if they could win the Calder Cup, that would be nice this year. Anyways, knock on wood, right? But here we go. Game 1 for the Komets against the Aces. It's a 4-2 win for the Komets. Matti Harakala with 2 assists in that series opener. Beautiful. All right. In the AHL, what do we see? 3-2 win. Nice. Okay. So, into Game 2 for the Komets. And it's a 4-2 loss as the Aces bounce right back and respond with a solid game of their own. For the Bolts, 2-1 loss. Ouch. All right, so we're seeing some very reverse games between 1 and 2. Into game number 3 now in Abbotsford, and it's a 5-3 win as the Komets take a 2-1 lead. Eric Seider with a goal and 3 assists after 3 games. All right, for the Aces, it's another loss. Oh boy, they might get eliminated by Utica here. They are actually facing elimination now. So anyways, back to the NHL. Game 3 versus Abbotsford, or NHL, the CPHA. Game 3 versus Abbotsford, we see the Komets win 6-2, so it sure feels like the Komets have this one, but again, knock on wood, you never know, and we might have to play the Canucks, who are a very strong team too. So, does Utica survive, or does Utica knock out the Bolts, or does Burnaby survive? So, Burnaby wins game number 3 there. I guess this is best of 7. Yeah, it is. Okay, so I changed up the rules. It's not original, but that's okay. So yeah, never mind. They weren't facing elimination. But now for a team that's actually facing elimination, let's see if the Komets can knock out the Aces in just 5 games here. It would be a very, very solid playoff series, considering we have never won a series in less than 6. So this could be a new stepping stone for the Komets, but let's see. So first period, it's a 2-1 game as Kirby Dach opens the scoring, but then Charlie K gets the Komets on the board, and then Mikas gives him a 2-1 lead just like 3 minutes later. So 8-11 on shots for the Komets after the first. Second period, oh my goodness gracious, it's a 6-4 hockey game as Harakala makes it a 3-1 game. Dach, Fabro, Whitney, McBain, and Vorobyev score 5 unanswered goals in the second period to make it a 6-3 game, and then Charlie K gets one back there later for the Komets, but 26-18 on shots in period number 2. That was insane. But let's slow sim here and see if the Komets get back into it. Power play for the Komets does convert. Alexander Zaitsev makes it a 6-5 game. Power play for the Aces does not convert. Okay, come on, Kelowna. You guys got to get another goal here. You need it. And are they going to get another one back? No, they're not. Charlie McAvoy puts the nail in the coffin for the Komets to possibly succeed. Oh, maybe not, as Eric Seider gets one back with under 5 left. Down to the last 3 minutes. Come on, Kelowna. Come on, come on. Nope, they're not going to do it. And they lose a barn burner of a game. 7-6. Wow. That was a pretty insane game. 7 goals in the second period. And then 3 in each of the others for a 7-6 game. 13 goals in total. That's crazy. So anyways, 3 stars there. Dach got 2 goals. K got 2 goals. And then Jason K had 3 assists. So unfortunate that the Komets couldn't finish off the Aces there, but it's okay as Harakala now has 7 points in 5 games. All right, and advancing to game number 5 now in the AHL, and the Burnaby Bolts get the win there. Jorgenstein with 5 assists in 5 games. And come on, Kelowna, you guys gotta knock the Aces out here. We can't go and struggle and force or take it to 7 games. So anyways, first period, it's a 2-1 Kelowna lead right off the start again. Mikas and Kay open the scoring. Pettersson makes it a 2-1 game. Aces outshoot the Komets 13-12. Second period, it's still a 2-1 game. Beautiful. All right, so this should be it. The Komets should be moving on right here as long as they can hold a lead. So here we go. Third period, it's a 4-2 win as the goals go to Jason Kay on the power play, then Lampman to make it a 4-1 game, and then with 1:10 left, Gaucher got a goal, but it just was too little too late for Abbotsford in the end there, and Jason Kay gets first star of the game, Greg Griffin with 2 assists, and Kim Whiting with a .937 save percentage. Beautiful. So the Komets move on in 6. That's what we wanted to see. Now it's up to the Bolts. Can the Burnaby Bolts somehow manage to finish this one off? That would be quite nice, but we shall see. So game 6, oh my gosh, it is going to 7. Fantastic. Okay. Looks like the Outlaws and Senators are going to 7, and same with the Broncos and Prowlers. All right. So, I mean, I'm more focused on the AHL here. I would like to see the Aces stay in it. I know the Komets are strong too, like the Utica Komets, but 2-1 off the start. That's not great. Second period, 3-3 game. All right, give it all you got, Burnaby. This is it. This is what it comes down to. You got to win this game right here. Suominen, that's not great. Oh no, they're done. They're so done. Oh, Burnaby, bye-bye. Great way to get absolutely burned in the first round. Wow, that's just bad. Power play, nothing. Absolute misses. So, no Calder Cup this year. Not for the Bolts anyways, but playing like a bag of nuts and bolts right now, if you ask me, honestly. So, that was bad. But anyways, yeah, whatever. Christopher McKenna is probably out of here after this season. Ricardo Guerrero put up 6 points, but it was not enough by any means. And let's see, this series isn't done yet, and who advances? So by the looks of it, the Outlaws beat the Senators, and the Broncos beat the Prowlers. Okay, that's good to see, because we had to play Prince Albert in the conference finals last year. And now we got Vancouver again in round 2, so this should be fun. The Canucks are one of the strongest teams in the league, in my opinion, still. But that's also just my opinion, but it is and it isn't, because like they've got some really good players in here. I know they're older, but man, that's an all 90s second line. Lafreniere is absolutely amazing. Quinn Hughes is great. Like, there's so many guys where it's just like, oh my goodness. Quincy Torres, he looks really nice. Felix Sandstrom, not so much, but that's okay. Bo Horvat's still in the lineup. With how many points in his career? Oh, just 1,000. No biggie. I mean, he was a 9th overall pick, but still. Yeah, that's a good team that the Komets are coming up against here. So, Komets and Canucks, round 2 of the playoffs. Here we go. The Maple Leafs and Canadiens are still in, and the Canucks. So, 3 of the original 7 there. That's great to see, but let's see what happens here in this series. So, again, home ice advantage going to go to the Komets, but we'll see what happens. So, last year, the Canucks were the only team that the Komets had to slay to get through for being a top 3 team. The Canucks were ahead of the Komets last year. This year, it is the reverse scenario, but we will see what happens. So, game 1 is a 5-2 win, as Jason Kay now has 7 assists as well as 5 goals for 12 points in just 7 games here so far in the playoffs. A great start to this series for the Komets. Second game here now against the Canucks, and we see a 4-3 win for the Canucks this time, as Vancouver really responds, wins a tight game too. But yeah, that was a close one. So, heading back to Vancouver in a 1-1 tie. Game 3 is going to see, okay, Christopher McKenna's back, but Game 3 is a 5-1 win for the Canucks. Wow. Okay, that was a bit of a shocker, but not really. Like I told you guys, Vancouver's a good team. They got a couple 90s in their system. They got Quinn Hughes, and they got a good goalie. That is the thing that I think might shut this Komets team down here if they can't solve them soon. So yeah, that's a little worrisome, but Kim Whiting's just got to win more games here. Like he can't be losing these ones. So I think what we're going to do for the next game here, 5 goals against, that's too many. We're going to give Isaiah McMuffin a shot here, see what he can get done. I know Kim Whiting does have our best record in the playoffs, but here we go. Game number 4. The Komets have to tie it here. They gave up 1 on home ice. They have to win this one. So, game number 4 is a 5-1 win for the Canucks yet again, and the Canucks put the stranglehold on. So that's not good. That's not good at all, and the Canucks very well might be eliminating the Komets here. Oh, oh no. Yeah, Whiting totally just played the last game. That's because I advanced today. So anyways, let's advance another day. Okay, why are all these players injured? I don't remember them getting injured. Anyways. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We gotta put... I thought I gave McMuffin the shot here, but it auto-subbed Whiting back in, which is not great. So anyways, we're gonna give McMuffin a shot here. And this could be the last game of the season for the Komets if they can't figure it out on home ice. So anyways, here we go. First period is a 1-0 Canucks lead as Lafreniere breaks the deadlock on just the 8th shot of the game probably for the Canucks. And the Komets get 12 and again can't solve Quincy Torres. Second period, it's still a 1-0 game. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. So this is probably going to be a Komets elimination here. But they got to get a goal. They got to get 2 goals to win this game. And yeah, we'll see what happens. So, the Canucks going to take possession here. Shaw going to come breaking in. Pass over to Lafreniere. He walks right in. Alex Lafreniere shoots and scores. Wow. Lafreniere really taking it to the Komets here right off the bat. And 2-0, 43 seconds into the third period. That's bad, Kelowna. Like, what are you doing, Kasparaitis and Hartikainen? Literally hung Isaiah out to dry there. That was so bad. So yeah, that's too bad, but that one just stings. Yeah, so anyways, what do you do? 2-0 game as the Canucks take the lead immediately. Face-off going to go to the Canucks again. Shaw going to break back in, and finally it's cut off by the Komets. Face-off here for the Komets is going to go to the Komets. Pass in front. That shot's deflected. Now Charlie Kay going to turn the puck over, and it's out, and this is probably it. Yeah, this is totally it. They're not playing any defense. Oh, there we go. Turned over. Now, Seider breaking in. Eric Seider, shot saved. It's loose. How did that stay out? Oh my goodness. Seider again, shot saved. Oh my gosh. How the heck did that not go in? Oh my goodness. I mean, you guys wanted a natural series, but the defending cup champs are not playing like it right now. They can't even beat Quincy Torres, who, I get it, he was the best goalie in the league, but like, come on, man. Anyways, face off here, gonna go to the Komets, and they can't get a shot off. Now Besser skates out with it, and he's got a goal here. There's no question. Yep. Oh my gosh, they missed the net on that play. Are you serious? Anyways, Jason Kay looking to pass it up, and there's 5 seconds left. Seider pass in front. This is over, shot blocked, and that's it. So, ouch. The Komets stink it out this year in round 2, losing 4-1 to the Canucks in the second round. And that one just stinks, man. That's too bad. But, like, what do you do? That's just, it's a tough way to go out. But you can't do anything about it either. So, yeah, I mean, that one's rough. It happens, but, yeah, just a bad game from the Komets. 25 shots apiece. They couldn't beat Torres at all. I guarantee you Torres would be the first star. So yeah, anyways, Torres steals the series there, as the Canucks were not necessarily the better team, but they win 4 out of 5. So I mean, yeah, it's a brutal series there from the Komets, but that's just how it goes sometimes. So yeah, anyways, I think that's where we're going to wrap it up. I'm not going to show anything else in this episode. I'm just ready to wrap it up after that one. That one stung, but that's how it goes. I mean, you can't win them all, and we definitely didn't win that one. So, I mean, next episode, you know, hopefully we're going to look into a guy like Gustavo Colburn possibly to pull him in a trade that would see... who do we want to move? There's probably a couple forwards that we could totally move, because when you look at the lines here and you look at our system, there's lots of players that have, you know, lots of value. A guy like Joshua Shields, a great player, but he actually fits in our team. I want to keep him around, but maybe like Declan Hughes, you know, undersized for the playoffs, especially when you look at the rest of the lineup being like quite a bit bigger. Yeah, 5'9" forward, it just doesn't really cut it, honestly. And I mean, not Grand Pierre, but Greg Griffins should be shooting up here right away too. He had a fantastic year, and I would love to see him, you know, continue to grow. Same with, you know, Kasparaitis and Hartikainen. Those guys are fantastic too, but maybe we see something a little more like Taylor Shea coming out of the lineup, or just playing limited minutes until the playoffs, something along those lines maybe. I'm not entirely sure, and again, the goaltending was just atrocious this year, so I don't know how we're going to solve that, especially when a guy like McMuffin just doesn't grow. So anyways, guys, that's where we're going to wrap it up. If you did enjoy the video, make sure that you go down below, drop a like on the video. It only takes a second, really helps out the channel. Also, do feel free to subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And also, you know, go check out my hockey apparel website below and use that discount code Etanyos at checkout for 15% off. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for me. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is Etanyos signing out, and see you.